This is John Cavill in a garden in North Ferriby near Hull, and it's just been completed today. So looking around the garden behind me, there's a rather nice summer house. I'll back up as much as I can so you can see it. Painted a lovely cream colour because you'll see in a minute it matches the kitchen garden fence. Got some geraniums in the boxes. We've got some phlox and cosmea in the beds and some irises. The paving is a block paving. We've got a grey small set in the middle, and then a dark black and tan set around the centre, and then the grey around the outside again. We've got a whole host of plants here. These have only just been planted about 3 days ago, so some of them look a little bit like they're still settling, but they'll settle in a few days. The lawn was only laid a few days ago as well, and it's growing already. When we look from the other angle, you'll see the stripes in the lawn, but for the moment it just looks quite lush. There's a pathway with stepping stones and gravel, and then rocks and more gravel, taking the pathway from the lawn up into the planting bed at the back. You'll notice this mulch that's down on the beds. It's strulch, it's a straw mulch. It's very light, it doesn't move at all, but it's great for covering beds after a planting scheme. And it suppresses the weeds. It does all sorts of different things. There's a slight fragrance to it now. It smells a bit when you first put it down, but it also suppresses the young weeds, which is great, and we've planted through it. This sedum was one of the ones originally out the garden. It's been laid on its side unfortunately, but now it's starting to spring back up. The cobbles just raise the level of the pathway and add a different sort of colour and a different shape to it. Makes it all blend in very nicely. The path incidentally leads all the way down to a rather nice kitchen garden. It's got the octagonal greenhouse and raised beds, 2 arches with clematis and roses and wisteria, planting all the way around the outside of it. Lovely round top fence with the bobbles on top of the posts. I'll come back to this pathway that I'm on at the moment. There's a dark, the trees here are quite dark, so this is a shaded area. It's dapple shade when the sun's out in the day, and it's shady on the night, but it does get the early morning sun. Now you can see the lovely summer house behind me. Really pleased with painting it cream colour. It does fit in. Now there is a pathway leading down from there that's past a pond. This garden's actually on 6 different levels. There's the bottom level, and then there's the next patio level. There's a patio level here, 2 lawn levels. Everything's split up and retained with the lovely wooden poles. Walking down the pathway, again we've got these nice flat treads to walk on. The gravel, as we first lay it, it's all dusty. After it's rained a few times, the dust falls through it, and it makes it a little bit firmer to walk on. Planted all sorts of different things. We've got hypericum in here, and petunia behind the tree, buddleias and achillea, all sorts of different things. Lovely cottage planting you see here. This is agapanthus, looking rather splendid. There's another agapanthus over there in a pot on the patio. This is a lovely kitchen garden area. We opted for the round beds, not conventional, but there's lots of round shapes in the garden, so these fit very nicely. Just curbstones. There's quite a depth in here, and we've emptied out the compost bins that were here originally and then topped it up with topsoil. So although things are looking a little sad here, it's because they've been in pots and they've just been planted. It'll all come back, it'll all look lush in a few weeks. We have fruit bushes around the inside of the fence. Have again a lovely greenhouse. It's Alton greenhouse from Gareth Sheds in York, and we've got lots of different types of tomato in here. These have just been planted on as well, so they need to settle a little bit. We've got steps now. You see the finishing of the landscape here, Dean from Decal Construction. Finishing is just excellent. Got steps down onto the main part of the patio. Got a quirky thing in here. These are doggy windows. There is a doggy area beyond, and it's for the two dogs, Pip and Meg, Labradoodles. We don't let them in the garden here. They would rip up the turf within a few minutes. So what we've done is we've put a normal fence up between the two, and we've put some doggy windows in here so the dogs can sit there and they can watch what's going on in the main garden. We steer on the archway, lovely rose with delphinium in the back. You can see the change of the levels here with the poles that retain it. I mean, Dean cut me a hole here for a climbing hydrangea, and even around the sink area he's put a black cement in and made it look rather like the bricks. It'll dry a little bit lighter than that. It was only done about an hour ago. So a lovely conservatory. The black conservatory and the tan of the bricks matches the steps and the blocks and the poles that retain the different levels of the garden. Again, we've got some nice steps here with the black coping stones on it, and more timber. Got two standard roses from the Burnham Hardy Plant Nursery in Barton. Again, we've got agapanthus. This looks lovely in its blue pot, same as the agapanthus over there on the side of the kitchen garden. Acres by the pond. Got a very nice bright pink rose here, and pink geraniums in the summer house beyond. Another view of the summer house here from the other side. And as we move around, another planting bed. This was originally lawn, but we took the lawn up because we knew that it would look much better. The pathway is laid so that the bricks are end to end and the curl from side to side. Works very well with the timber retaining walls. All sorts of things in here again. Got Photinia, and we've got buddleias for the backdrop. We've got some original berry bushes that were here that we've saved. Some of these, we've got astilbe here, got hydrangeas. All the frogs are returning to the pond because the pond was actually in this place originally. Just we decided to put a brand new pond in with these rather nice cream blue rocks. So I can give you a shot of that so you can see that they are cream and blue rocks. That's a better one there. And the blue matches the grey around the outside of the paving, and the cream matches the cream in the centre blocks. Just shows you here the bottom patio. This patio incidentally is in full sun, and this patio at the top here is in dapple shade. It's about I think 7 o'clock at night at the minute, and it's in middle of June, so the sun's just going down. It looks a little bit hazy over there actually. We're back up to the patio where we started again. Can't walk on the grass just yet, it hasn't taken properly. Not going to wander across there. It's nice and firm, but just going to leave that a week or another 2 weeks until it's ready for cutting. I'll be here putting some more stripes in the lawn. So this is the end of my tour. I hope anybody watching this can glean some inspiration from it, and give you lots of ideas of how to handle different levels. But the emphasis I want to show you is the quality of the finish. This is what we're about. We've been here all today finishing and spreading gravel and just making the blocks sound, and even where we cut through one of the walls, just rendering the side of the wall, and to make this garden garden of the dreams. This is John Cavill in North Ferriby near Hull, and I hope you enjoy this video.